Time to suspend your disbelief once again. Welcome back, everyone. This is your guide, Sarah, bringing you once again back into the world of There Is No Light. I hope you all are taking good care of yourselves and making sure to get plenty of water. It looks like it's time for a new area. I am betting it's a boss, especially from the groaning sound I heard while preparing to record. There, you heard a little bit of it. Yeah, I'm gonna get right into it. So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and make sure to share with a friend who you think might enjoy as well. Yeah, this sounds boss roomy. Oh, yeah, duh. God damn it. I was doing so perfect. God damn it. This enemy is just so evil. I'm used to having some invincibility time while healing, but apparently I didn't get that this time. Weird. Maybe it was because it was a drop attack, and maybe they have a different priority or something like that. Hey, at least I didn't use my item. Might have been just too early in the animation, too. There we go. God damn it. There. What a mean enemy. Let's... What? Oh. Oh. Hell yeah. Someone I could talk to. Hey, you with a sword. Yes, you blonde guy. Come here. Come here. Don't be scared. We don't see people here very often. You guys usually don't come here. So listen to me. I'm a knowledge seeker. I'm here with my brothers. We're only here for knowledge, okay? We would have continued our journey long ago if not for this damn labyrinth. Such a smart thing, it changes every time you step into it. Hey, are you listening to me? Look, if you enter this labyrinth, you get lost. I'm not gonna save you. Look, there is absolutely no one to rely on. I have to do everything for everybody. Why are you standing here? Move on. Quite some interesting creatures. Me no understanding. Why no smart? Big boss said books make smart. Books inside. Me books and no smart. Ah, that's a classic joke. You look me stupid. How else books inside? Through me mouth. Not understand. Give me big book. Look, yum, many knowledge. Oof, ate too many knowledges. There are so many books around. So much knowledge. How can I read them all? Many of my siblings are not interested in knowledge. All they want is to punish sinners. But can those hellish tortures be better than a dusty tome? I could spend an eternity here just breathing in the smell. Come on, smell it. Smell the damn book. That's what knowledge smells like. But our siblings are only interested in this stupid war. What an interesting species. Yes, save. That did not count as a boss or anything crazy like that. Ooh, medkit. I get it. What? Thought you could eat me, huh? Now my cape is dirty. Thanks God it's red, too. You thought you could? What? Touch my soul? Demons never cry. Oh. So these are demons. Or were they slaying demons in his dream? It's dream. Hey, the guy in the helmet, where'd you come from? Rip and tear. But you don't seem to waste your time talking. Oh, he's talking to the Doomslayer, my dude. So, the Doomslayer's canon in this world? Hell yeah. I won't complain. He seems like a good ally. Just don't piss him off. I see the little head that was peeked out of there. They're lost. Sometimes it's so difficult to talk to you humans. We can communicate mentally, but for some reason, you need these meat things. Absolutely unreliable. Oh, I'll tell you. How can you live calmly when anyone's pull it out of your body and you'll never talk again? Are you talking about, like, vocal cords? But we are guests in this world, so we adapt. So we made our mouths out of crystals. Smart, right? They not only allow us to communicate with you, but they also look awesome. You are completely right there. Crystal beaks that they're using to talk. Hell yeah, I love it. I bet you would exchange your human mouth for this piece of art. Tempting. I just have so many issues with my body, even though my actual teeth are actually not quite a huge deal. I do apparently have one, like, tooth that might need to eventual root canal, but we'll get there again when we get there. Oh yeah, books, so many books. Hey, want to read my books? No, these are my books. Someone has already come to get my books. Yes, had a crystal in his head. He was so evil. He made a mess here. He was crazy. You see. Those guys with crystals, they were once subjugated by people, almost like you. They captured the behemoth. Oof, that giant demon. I always feared it. They captured it, and began to pump out its blood. And then they gathered an army, although they don't need it now, because they're all dead. So if you see those guys with the crystals, break their heads. Skadoosh. They wander around here. Interesting. Man, this area just keeps going on further and further. Big crystal. Nope. So that's apparently the behemoth's blood. Oh, god damn. There we go. I'm surprised to get out of that essence. Oh. The time rot. Okay, so some be a time. Yay, I even got my health back. So this is the ever-changing labyrinth that changes every single time you enter. I'm at least glad it was generous enough to give me a safe space for that fight. Okay. Wrecked. Getting real. These enemies are really not bad when it's just 1v1. I really should have crossed the little path. Alright. Yep. I'll heal. So that's another one of these rooms. Oh, and it's already out of it. Alright. I feel like there's gonna be so many secrets just wedged into this labyrinth. No. I didn't see its thing pop up until it was too late. Yep. Wait. Wasn't I through this exact area? Yeah, I was through that exact room. Some of the rooms have already changed? Question mark? Oh, hello. Gonna attack me, or...? God damn it. What an odd area. There's gotta be some extra secrets just wedged in here. Okay, so this is just this path over there. There we go. And that just goes to nothingness. That's just that. And we're back here. Interesting. It feels like there's gonna be some mad secret in here. But... wait. Man, I really chased him down. Oh, God damn it. Yep. There we go. I was not intentionally tormenting them, by the way. Hmm. Yeah, the path... Am I going crazy? Have the pathways been changing already? I wish I had a map of this area, but I know that kind of defeats the whole point of a labyrinth. Riots broke out last Friday in several African states. The reason for the uprising were a ruined economy, low standard of living, and high crime rates. Kind of reminds me of what's going on in Nepal, Morocco, and Madagascar. Two of them have already seen, like, literal Gen Z uprisings, with Nepal's president being elected via Discord. Yeah. They had a Discord election. If I remember correctly, looking at it, like, the top two candidates were an anti-corruption leader who was previously in government, and then a lawyer who was quite beloved by the people, too. If I'm remembering it correctly. I don't remember who else was on the ballot. The exact origin of the Grimoire of Heaven, found in the Nubian Desert in 1924, cannot be ascertained. Using the method of paramagnetic resonance, it can be concluded that the age of the artifact is over several million years, but it is also not possible to find out the exact age. Because technically speaking, there is an eventual point where there is not a single atom of decaying nuclear material, which is what they're detecting. They're detecting the nuclear decay of the materials, which can be used to roughly ascertain the age when it stopped receiving new materials, or just the materials itself, radiocarbon dating. There's several different versions of it, and they can go all the way down to using potassium if needed. But if they find no radioactive materials at all, that would be terrifyingly old. We can say with confidence that the grimoire was created before the birth of the first civilizations. The binding of the book is made of material resembling human skin, and the text is written in an unknown language, though some similarities can be found with Hebrew, Sumerian, and Eblaat. Despite the fact that the grimoire was apparently created long before these languages. Clifford Kine, first Grandmaster, 1967. Wonder what year this game actually takes place. The filthy worm is planning to betray us all. He's looking for a way to reverse the ritual. We need to act before he discovers something he can use. So that's someone's note, that isn't the historical documents. Did I miss anything else I can read? I don't know. Oh, buddies. Something's in that corner that I can interact with. Humanity is born in its familiar, weak body. It is not obliged to live for an eternity. The capabilities of biology and medicine will allow us to look beyond the possible, take the very best from other living organisms, and expel the weakness of our own. We will no longer have to huddle in a suitable environment, but we will rightfully be able to become masters of the whole world, adapting ourselves to any conditions of existence. That is literally my Sona lore. So, basic rundown of my Sona lore is an individual who is known as Tyrant was dying of old age, and they sought an emergency project to create a quick clone, mass-producible body that they could transfer their consciousness into. So they took all the best traits from nature to create a being truly of mutilated nature, or the MN. Which is my Sona's species. The plan was too successful, though, that it failed in its initial mission and created some truly monstrous creatures. Experiment number 035. Subject A went into a coma, but internal organs show signs of mutation. Subject B rejects any attempts to breed. Subject A died from internal bleeding. Subject B had to be euthanized. The experiment failed. Yeah. The riots continued for a second week, and in several cities have escalated into full-fledged armed rebellion. The rebels seized government buildings, and martial law has been introduced in several countries. Some experts argue that the conflict may have been initiated by external forces. The UN spokesman declined to comment. This world got fucked. Look into the eyes of your target. Focus and say the word veritas. Veritas means truth in Latin, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Latin. So speak the word truth. If you did everything right, your target will tell you any of their secrets. I managed to try the spell on 6th. I found out that he and the first suspect me of something. Looks like you need to be careful. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say, Meteor, this spell will heal you of any damage. This spell functions successfully, but doesn't work on fractures. Damn, I should have thought about this before. To perform this spell, you must concentrate all your inner hatred on the target and say, Deleo. If everything is done correctly, the target will experience unbearable pain. I think that's just Latin for the word pain. If these are very, very literal spells, the human body won't survive the effects of this spell. but it can be used to restrain or torture other creatures. And that is to mend. I believe. I don't know Latin. I barely speak English, and it's my only language. Volunteers from all over the world come to Africa to rebuild the destroyed settlements. We will build schools and hospitals and help local doctors and educational organizations. Sorry if my AC's a little loud, it's trying to compensate with the sun coming up. Damn moron. What does he think it is? Why no one sees his true face? Once the first had already betrayed the common deed for the sake of his own goals, and where did he end up because of it? I only tolerate his commands as long as it's beneficial to the common cause. As soon as it ceases to be useful, he better run away. Otherwise I will do to him the thing he did to the fifth, or even worse. Why do I get this feeling that this is somehow going to be relevant to Father? The Father, whatever the head priest of the hand is, he seemed far too large to be human. While working, we came across ritual structures of unknown origin. I can guarantee they weren't created by humans. Despite their greatness, they seemed to be abandoned, as if no one had been there for many thousands of years. The tunnel digging is going according to plan, but it would be much more efficient if I was allowed to use more demons. So, you're not ready to dig the passages all by yourself? Then either give me more demons or stop asking me stupid questions. The rumors about this place are spreading rapidly, mainly among the cripples, old people, and other trash who are expelled from the stations. They all talk about the Messiah, who must relieve them from weakness and sins. Oh, no, they're actually related to the Messiah. Oh, well, the pilgrims. And about a place called the Lighthouse of Hope. I couldn't go too far inside the lighthouse, as all the paths are carefully guarded. But it seems that this Messiah is not so holy in real life. He uses large prisms to bind his followers so they never know the truth. A new power has appeared in the underground. The eldest of the two traitorous brothers decided to go his own way and wage war upon his siblings, the Lunar Order, as they call themselves, settled in the old technical rooms of the subway. It seems that the Elder has uncovered the secret of wax and turned it to his advantage. Perhaps he can use their powers to our advantage. In the meantime, they do a good job of diverting the Church's attention from our affairs. Yeah. The battle on two fronts is very difficult to win. Alright, so that's just that pile. That's that room. Alright, so north is the way to go. Or last way to go. Okay, so there's that. I think I hear footsteps. Seems the wax does not affect them at all, but they obey the blood of the elders. These creatures will obey anyone who gives it to them. We will need a huge source of the blood. I think I know what needs to be done. Oh, those are the scythe-wielding enemies. I think. Look into the eyes of your target and say the word Obliviscore, and it will erase any memories you want from their head. Is this? I don't think this is Latin, but because if it was empty, it would just be vacuous. Wait for me at the cell of the 5th today. Make sure no one sees you. It's time to deal with his betrayal. I've already told you several times it's too risky to someone shed him. This is not Behemoth that can be kept on a leash. This is a very different creature. We need to be able to We need all the available forces to pacify it, and if we fail, the consequences might be fatal. I hope you change your mind, and we will find another way. The behemoth is a gluttonous creature, so large number of victims are needed to summon it. Fortunately, this will definitely not be a problem. A group of exiles from one of the stations agreed to do everything as soon as I promised them food and shelter. I don't envy their fate, but at least they turned out to be useful. Damn. So these people were begging for food, and they're just like, we'll use them as sacrifices for the behemoth. Exact. Okay, so that's that again. And I get the feeling this is the end of the area coming up. Knew it. God damn. Get him, the last hope. Okay, so it's a griffin. I did not expect to get my ass handed to me that quickly. Ah, my fluffy tail. My fluffy tail was not ready. God damn. Okay, so the great sword gives me a chance to attack from out of its range, but that's really it. Really it. Yep, no coughing on the floor, I need you. God damn it. What? No. Oh, fuck. Holy. Okay. Oh. Hey, I did fairly decent against avarice, which was that second phase. Damn, though. Alright, so I have to figure out how to properly handle this thing. And I used my 2 medkits, so now I only have 1 for future runs. Alright. Ah, okay. So that one was crapshoot. Oh, I'm getting the feeling I'm definitely getting the 4th and final weapon after this. Okay, so I'm definitely thinking Omen is gonna probably end up being the most useful, but it is just the right mix of speed and okay, so yeah, I had no fucking chance. Did he grab me after I was already black screened and slam me again? That's mean. Alright. This boss fight's gonna challenge me. I'm sure of it. Okay. Great sword, just not Not good weapon for it. Omen is a standard sword, but it will do it. If I cycle around my... I think avarice is going to end up being the bigger pain, so I'm just going to keep using Omen as it is. I was doing so good using just Omen. Alright, so yes, Omen is the best weapon for Shit'em. And then after that, I think I'm going to switch the Greatsword for the other dude. Because that... Okay. That was dumb of me. Okay. I will have your rhythm soon. Soon. The Last Hope has me concerned in its name. I suppose it's the last hope against the the one different church since the Lunar Order got wiped. No game, I will not select the easier difficulty. Okay. So I am slowly getting the muscle memory for that. It's not tricky. It is just you dodge where you have enough range that you can instantly punish his attacks. It's not insanely challenging. But it is precise. And he can just break the rhythm on you. Alright. Nope. Oh, that grab attack's just instant death. Got it. I'm pretty sure one of these times I'm going to get a no-hit on Shit'em. I have just got... No, goddamn it. No, no. No. Bad. No. Okay. So yes, that is definitely how I want to do things. Omen is pretty good at Shit'em, and then just the other one's a DPS race, because I don't know how on earth I'm going to counter that splash move. Okay. Shouldn't have less white health that time? I swear he had 3 first time, and then now he had 2? No. I'm not on easier difficulty, am I? Oh, did it changed the difficulty on me? Fuck you, game. No, just genuinely, fuck you. There. Or maybe it didn't. Does it always do that? Oh, yeah, it just always does that. Alright. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Oh. Those 1 health clears are brutal. I knew what I was doing. Okay, so the trick for that... Ooh. Ooh, that's a new icon. Alright. So the trick for Avarice is to just save your special ability until he attempts to go to the center. So some Mabia would be absolutely useless in that fight. Well, what a wicked creature. Well, you'd probably be pissed all the time if you had a bunch of old men in your head. Although, Shadam was never calm. Don't ask how I know this. Well, Blondie, can you wave a sword? Anyone can wave a sword around, but it's important to not die in the process as well. So today, we'll learn how to not get punched in the face, thanks to a shield. Listen here, Blondie. You can block enemy attacks with Avarice. Every blocked attack will increase your the damage of your abilities inflict. Wouldn't it be great if that was it? You could just stand there all day blocking the attacks. Unfortunately, if your shield blocks one too many attacks, it will stun you for a while. So be careful or some underground monster will quickly shove its stick through your paralyzed body. Intrusive thoughts, my goodness. I had a friend whose Sona's got paralyzing venom. Yeah, I should call her. I couldn't help myself. And to make sure you train well, we'll have our favorite jokester, Found Fury, here helping us. Less snot, more punches. Come on, Blondie, defend yourself, and then hit Fun Fury with your reinforced ability. When using Avarice with the right trigger, the hero is able to block any attack. Upon a successful block, the hero gains a charge. The damage of your next ability will be increased by the number of the accumulated charges, after which the number will be equal to 0. When blocking an attack with a fully charged meter, your shield breaks, and the hero is stunned for a short period of time. Okay. Okay, so it can block 1. That's a sight to see. That was it for today, Blondie. I'm off to send some horrific nightmares to the locals, and you'd better get into the worm where you belong. Which means I can make this ability even stronger. Okay, so that has successfully made Murdiceum even stronger again. Goddamn, I'm now a shield and a greatsword. That's how I play Dark Souls. So no changes there. Oh goodness, though. It does mean I'm coming to the end of the game. Number of deaths, 126. Oops, now Blondie is somewhere in a pile of corpses. Won't be hard to find him there. He's the pretty one. Aww. Okay, we gotta see what the new abilities are. And the fact that we can run another passive. Okay, so we could do that. Okay, or we can make taking damage give us healing shards. More okay, I'm gonna put that for now. But I just realized this, but what would be like an interrupt on this bonus do? Rage is generated when taking damage. After a successful block, avarice increases the charge of healing shard by 1. Okay. Medkit instantly restores all the hero's life. So that just speeds up healing. See, these are all nice passives. Okay. Reflection, devourment, conversion. Yeah, that's just too strong sounding. Rage is generated when taking damage. Reflection, faster healing. I never use it, but might as well. Getting near the end of the game. Oh? It's not... I think it's the first time the dialogue for you has appeared to change my karma. I feel a real mess out to begin. Blood, corpses, adrenaline. Hope you're ready to have some fun. Want to spill blood left and right? Kill civilians while no one's looking? No. Well, it was more of a rhetorical question. I don't really care whether you want it or not. Oh. Can we? And that just replays the memory. This charlatan thinks he can put on a robe and become the greatest of the greatest. I bet this father doesn't even know how to use the sword. Why are you looking at me like that? Want to turn me in, huh? No. Oh, well, you're with us? You'll see. Soon all the trash along with their beloved hand and father will rot in hell. Yee. I'm getting close to max karma. The father thinks you can be controlled, and you're just a bunch of obedient sheep for the church. Hear me. The locks are finally gone. Our way to freedom is very close, but the church and the father don't want to lose their power. I know, right? They took your children, threw away your siblings and friends, threatened you with their guards. Now they want to hide the truth, to lock you up, but this has come to an end. We've had enough. It's time to break your chains and open your eyes and see the truth. The church controlled us too long. Fight for your freedom. Soon we will come out on the surface. He's got a point. Together we will win. When we are together, we fear nothing. Okay, so I've caused something of a stir. I do wonder what this plush is about. New memory, maybe? Nope, this is just the same one. I guess I'm betting specific things will trigger us to earn more memories. I hope I haven't missed any. I definitely want to get more of the spider charms. Spider toys. I get the feeling... So, is there only going to be 2 more areas left? Unless there's a scroll wheel, there is only 2 more areas left of this game. That hurts my soul. I've been enjoying this way too much. For now, though, I'm going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy, and see you in the next time. Take care. Share with a friend who you think might enjoy as well. Don't forget that. See you when I see ya. Bye!